My name is Zach Moore. On June 3rd, 2003, I was pushed to the ground by an unseen force in Grove Hill Cemetery in Hanoverton, Ohio. Over the last 17 years, I've dedicated a lot of time and effort into researching what we refer to as paranormal activity. Only recently did I decide to film a series featuring my investigations at some of my favorite locations, as well as some new ones. These investigations will be done 100% solo. The following investigation is one of Z's paranormal expeditions.
In my darkness, 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 in my darkness.
Welcome to Madison Seminary. This building is the oldest part. It's what we call the Civil War side. It was originally built in 1847, and it was a home for boys that were here for educational purposes. They would be here between the ages of 15 to 18, and when they graduated here, they would actually have a degree. They would graduate as school teachers, lawyers, stuff like that. Then in 1898, the Women's Relief Corps purchased the building and made it a place for women who were misplaced during the Civil War. Our most famous being a woman named Elizabeth Stiles. She was born and raised in Ashtabula, Ohio. In 1862, her and her husband moved down to the Kansas-Missouri border. And back then, you were either Confederate or you were Union. She supported the Union very proudly and every day would raise the flag as a school teacher. They actually caught her doing this one day and told her if she did it again, they were going to kill her. She was very set in her ways. She went out the very next day and she raised the flag again. I'm sorry, my mind just went blank. I'm sorry. She raised the flag again. They saw her do it and they followed her to her home, found out where she lived, went and found some Union soldiers, killed them, put on their uniforms, went back to her house at nightfall. Her and her husband answered the door and they asked her what are her politics. Both her and her husband answered Union, seeing the Union soldiers. They shot him, he fell to the ground. They put the muzzle of the gun in his mouth and blew off his head right in front of her. She turned around and went to run out the back door, and they raised the gun to shoot her, and the leader saw them do it and said, no, don't do that, she's too pretty to shoot. She gets away, she becomes a nurse for the Army, and while she's nursing these people back to health, Confederates are coming in injured, and she starts getting information from them. Abraham Lincoln later finds out about this and writes her a letter and asks her to be a Union spy. She agrees right away, and she takes her 13-year-old adoptive daughter Clara with her, and they travel across 17 different states to get information. They were so good at their jobs that they got caught, and she actually got away with it and said she was a Confederate, and they sent her back with a brand new horse, ammunition, food, everything that she brought right back to the Union. And the reason she's so near and dear to our hearts is she was actually lived the last 4 years of her life here, and she passed away here and is buried at the cemetery that's right up the road that actually used to be a part of this. We used to have 170 acres, and we used to have the cemetery on the land itself, along with 92 other women that died here, and they're buried there too. But between the whole buildings, a total of 201 documented deaths. We are now in the basement part of the Civil War side. The thing about this building is it's over 174 years old now, so the history is like all compiled in one, but pretty much it has always been a place since the Women's Relief Corps took it for elderly women, men and sometimes children also. From 1904 to 1974, it ran as the Madison Home. In 1956, they brought in a program called Opportunity Village, and this brought in women prisoners from Marysville Prison. They would bring them here as honor inmates to rehabilitate them and teach them skills so that they could be paroled and put back out as a functioning member of society. Our most famous being a woman named Blanche Jacobs. In 1956, she lived in Columbus, Ohio, and she had already been caught doing bad checks, and they moved to Columbus after that. And she becomes friends with Mr. and Mrs. Robinson, who lives right next door to them, and they're her landlords. She starts writing bad checks on their account. They figure out that she's the one doing it. They did over $1,400 worth. She did over $1,400 worth of bad checks on their account. Back then, $1,400 was a lot of money. So they told her that they were going to have to go to the police with it. That night, she goes to their home. They have a split-level home. There's a kitchen in the basement. There's a kitchen upstairs. Blanche comes into the basement one where Mrs. Robinson was baking pies. They get into a heated argument. Blanche actually picks up a rolling pin, hits her over the head with it. She falls to the ground. The husband actually hears the commotion, starts coming down the stairs. She grabs a kitchen knife, slices him to death on the stairs, turns around. Mrs. Robinson had actually got up and was running out to the garage. She actually went and chased her down, dragged her back, and then sliced her to death. And then she cleaned up the whole house, put both of their bodies in the upstairs bathroom. Went home to her husband and 2 small children, told them the Robinsons went on vacation. Neighbors started asking questions because the Robinsons would only go to church or go to grocery shop, and they really didn't go anywhere for long periods of time. So after 3 days of trying to tell everybody they went to visit family or whatever, she finally turns herself in. She ends up doing 4 months in prison and then comes here as an honor inmate. We can never figure out why that was until we did some digging. We found out that her husband was actually a major in the Air Force. So we think he has some kind of pull with getting his wife to what they consider safe places, so that she wasn't in prison for life sentences. But while she was here, she actually became like a nanny to the caretakers who lived here at the time, the Nixons. She became like their nanny. She would get them off the bus, she would bake them pies, she would play with them outside, all this stuff. She ends up getting paroled in 1974 when the place closes. But she was a really, really good-hearted woman is what everybody claims, so I guess everybody has a bad day once in a while. Paranormal-wise down here, we do get a woman that comes across quite often. We're not sure that it's Blanche. I really don't think it was, because she did get paroled and she went to live with her grandmother, so it could just be another lady that was here at one point. She's never given us a name. We also have a man down here who really likes women a lot. Did you hear something? Because I saw something, but I didn't want to stop what we were doing. Something walked behind you, tall, in the direction you're going right now.
Where'd you go?
That was awesome.
Well, it sounded like a rush of air behind me.
He walked right through there.
Yeah.
Behind you. I almost said something, but I just got talking instead. And then you turned around, I'm like, oh great, so I did see that. That's confirmation, I love that shit.
So there's this room right here. Don't like it. At all. Bunch of weird dolls. Weird bed. Money. Some creepy thing there too. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a recorder in here. Zach recording creepy room. I'm gonna sit it there. But I don't like this room. So we're going to shut it.
I don't know if it'll latch all the way.
Whatever's in there can stay in there for a while. So, Shelly, whenever we did our tour, we skipped a certain spot.
We did.
Did we not?
We did.
What did I do to her room?
You closed it up
Right.
and left a recorder.
Right. Now, whose room was that?
Sarah's room.
Let's go. Oh, do you feel it?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh.
Want me to go first?
Let's talk about her first.
Okay. So this is Sarah's room. Bunch of different theories about what Sarah could be, but a lot of people have come to the conclusion that she may be a specific kind of demon-like spirit that is called a Slowburn. Basically what it is an entity moves into an area, starts asking for things, and the more you give it, the more you're feeding this either malevolent or I can never say that word, demon spirit. Other people think she's just a child spirit. Some people think she's a woman that is childlike. Some people think she's a man posing as a child. There's been many different theories. We are leaning more towards the other one because she does ask for things, and people do give it to her. When we go in here, you'll probably see money placed as offerings. People bring her toys. We spoil her. We talk about her. She's one of the main attractions here at Madison Seminary. Everybody knows about Sarah's room. If you don't, you usually find out very quickly about it. Anything else?
So, as we've talked throughout the night too, the night has been very, very, very inactive for me.
Yes, let's get back to this area. Right now, I don't like the way it's feeling.
I'm feeling it too.
It's like my child. I don't get out of breath on this floor, and I can't breathe. It's like
it's like there's a force field.
Yes.
So, what do you think we should do?
Gotta go in. Gotta see what happens.
All right. So, for those watching this, I do have my theory. I'm 99% sure what she is. That said,
my comment always is I don't think it's a child at all. It's definitely something else.
Yes.
I lean towards the other end of the spectrum.
So my premise of ZPX was 100% solo investigations. Am I about to go in here solo by myself? Yes, I am. However, because of what we think this is, Shelly will be right outside the doors in case things do go haywire. I will be in there by myself with both doors shut. Again, I'm trying to prolifically explain what she is. She is a 5-letter word that starts with a D with an N at the end of it. We're 99% sure of that. And yeah. What do you think?
Let's do this.
All right. Oh. I just instantly got sick. Well, this might be the last face I see.
It's a good face.
Living face. All right, so
good luck.
Yep. So when I say right outside the door, she's actually
Right here, but I can go down farther if you need me to. I'm gonna go to the couch.
be all right there.
Right here, or on
Yeah.
the couch.
I mean, the couch might be comfy for you too.
Yeah, but I kind of. I think I'll stay right here.
Okay. Yeah, my laser lights might trip you out.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun.
All right, in we go. All right, so I am in here. Both of the doors are completely shut. Are you upset that I didn't do anything with you today? If you are, can you make one of those devices over there light up? Help what? I ain't a woman. Come on now. All right, what happened? Okay. Can you play around with this? Can you play around with something over there by your dolls? Can you make something over there light up? Or is this how you, or do you not want me to hear you speak? Is that what it is? Is it because I didn't give you the time of day, so you're not giving me the time of day? Or do you want your doors open? Is that what it is? I don't know what you want if you don't tell me.
Power off.
Alright, so something completely jarred this. I am getting no sound whatsoever through my tablet or my speakers. None.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
You can see, looking, volume is all the way up. Is that all you wanted to do, was just break my stuff? It's getting more frigid in here. Okay. Can you do it again? Oh, now you're turning this off too.
Power off.
right, what else? All right, come on. I'm starting to wonder now. I'm gonna put it back down over here. Can you do that again? Are you waiting on me to say your name? Is that what you want? Do you want me to say your name? Is it your name that gives you the power? All this buildup and everything. I don't know.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
All right, what was that about?
Power off.
All right. What is it that you want? anything you're saying through this Fastman box. I cannot hear it. Not to mention you shut the REM pod off again too. All because I'm not saying what your name is. Is that what's made you upset? A little brouhaha because I won't give you what you want? Well, that was uneventful, although you did start to mess with my stuff. Do you have anything to say or do before I leave this room? Okay. Zach, end record. And I will leave your doors open this time. Your timeout's over. Alright, so you know the little experiment I did earlier?
Yes.
I just walked through, got a couple of cameras over on the Civil War side. First thing I did whenever I got back, I messaged you and said
That it has changed in here.
Yes.
And data shifted.
We're going to walk through this entire building and we're going to comment on everything.
Which way?
You lead the way.
Always a good idea.
You feeling it?
That room always gives me bad juju. It feels, like this does to me all the time. It feels heavy. This side always feels super yuck to me. No other words to put it than yuck. It's dark. Like darker than dark.
That's what I thought too.
You mind?
Yeah, please. It definitely don't feel safe though. At least I don't think it does. heard like a clicking.
Yeah. Like a door handle clicking. But I don't have a handle. It's not like it came from there. At the door.
Is there really anything in here that could click?
Not really. We don't have here. I'll make a clicking noise. Don't know what that was.
Yeah, because there's no...
Yeah, there's no door handle on this. I mean, that.
Sounded plastic though, I thought.
It was just a tick. I don't know. Kind of has that feeling of like we had earlier, like something's with us, following us, checking on us. Definitely with us. But I just keep getting mail. Every time I get a mail. Earlier it was a mail. This time it's still a mail. I don't feel hurt yet. And it doesn't feel like the guy that doesn't like me either. It's somebody else. I don't know for sure who it is actually. This area feels okay, which is weird because usually this area kind of creeps me out.
Right. Oh,
But
your ceiling.
yeah, that's why that door is closed. My husband will be fixing it this spring. Yeah, it's pretty quiet right here. Don't feel too bad. Told him we just need to paint this whole wall with the chalk paint.
Yeah.
Running out of room. Those people are erasing stuff now, right over top of it.
I haven't even went to the other side yet.
Little creep five here. Little. Not like get out feel, but that.
Mm-hmm.
Take my breath away. Like they do. Give it back, I need it. Was that the train?
Mm-hmm.
That died?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
sticking around this room.
Yeah, it ain't. Oh, I always forget there's stuff there.
This one kept shutting off repeatedly too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I popped fresh batteries in them right before I came. I thought I saw a footprint out there. Huh?
There better not be a footprint.
I know, it was that brick that's right there on the...
Well, I like this area right now. Nope, I wouldn't sleep in this room tonight. That's all her toys. So that's all her toys. We had to take out of the room because we didn't have enough room for it all in there. Those are Sarah's toys. Definitely got a creepy vibe. But nothing's anger or it's just creep factor, you know?
Yeah, I'm feeling the first one. Like, I'm just feeling that whole... look behind you.
Yeah, when I was in the hallway and you were in Sarah's room, I had the feeling of worry, like something was about to go wrong. But it could have just been because I know
Right.
what was happening at that moment. It was like a warning feeling. I'm not feeling it right now. Right now I'm feeling like somebody's with us. Like I said, I still think it's a male. I don't know who he is. Can't figure it out.
Shh. Hello? I heard you. Do it again.
Possibly. Says we can tell the footsteps. My ears are doing that weird thing. Hello? Totally shut up. I'll come in there. Let's see who should be. Yeah, when I was standing down here, about where the bathroom is, but past it from the hallway, it looked like something blocked out the lights for a quick second. Not sure if it was just my eyes or. That same barrier feeling. Hello, little miss. Where are you hiding?
So earlier, my little experiment, I was not trying to offend you whatsoever. If you did feel offended, I do apologize. I was just trying to test a theory. And I think my theory was right. I'm not going to say her name, but I do believe that you are the complete embodiment of every entity in this building. Before I came in here with your door shut, it was quiet. Very quiet. I had Miss Shelley walk around with me to kind of test my theory out a little bit. And everywhere we've went since then in this building, it's been hopping.
I still keep thinking I'm hearing talking somewhere. It doesn't sound like the wind. It sounds like.
So this is your building, obviously. And I recognize that now. I have no frustration or anger towards you. If you do me again, I apologize. This is your home. You stay here. You don't follow anyone else home, because this is your home. I want to say thank you for an interesting night, to say the least. So, I'm going to my home. You stay here in your home.
Let's move it a little bit. There's no wind right now in here. Not like a breeze would make that move. Going this way. This way if it was a breeze. Can you do that a little bit stronger if that's you? So to ring the bell? Look, the chimes are moving now.
So in closing, for ZPX Season 1, I've been to 6 different places, some personal, some not. Others with definitely interesting backstories to them. Every place has its own history. Every place has its own quirk. Madison Seminary was that one place where, again, I had to break my rule of fully solo investigations. However, given what we are dealing with here, safety is a priority. All of that said, once we started working together and being a tandem here, the activity really ramped up. Is solo investigating something to do for fun? Fun may not be the right word, but you definitely get interesting results whenever you are solo. Working together as a tandem too, in some places, really brings everything out. Here's the question too. Did me closing off that room impede the activity in this place? Quite possibly. Actually, very likely. All of that said, if you ever do come here to Madison, give that a shot. See how it goes. Until then, get ready for season 2. Get ready for my collaborations with Gina, as well as Steel City Ghost Chasers. Get ready for my 2 documentaries featuring Hanoverton, as well as the cemeteries of Columbiana County. Stay tuned for other videos, such as Mansfield, Moundsville, and others. While they will not be official episodes, I will be going to various places solo as well. By myself, but on Publix. So, this concludes season 1 of ZPX. Be a good person. Stay safe. Don't be an asshole.